Hello everyone, how are you? Hello guys, welcome to everyone to your channel We Worship Dead. My name is Pablo Hernández and I am the owner of Arcana 13 or Devotional Artifacts. And well, welcome once again. I'll try to do my best improving my English, so please be patient because my native language is Spanish. So I'm living in Brazil, so almost all day I'm speaking in Portuguese and Spanish in my mind, but English I need to practice a little bit more. Okay, I will try to do my best. But okay, let's talk today about my experience in occult groups. Okay, this is very interesting. I will try to find the right words to explain it. Okay, a few years ago, maybe in 2018, I found I found someone involved in Kimbanda, a priest of a Kimbanda temple, and we start to talk, sharing some info, ideas. I was talking about Santa Muerte, necromancy, and he was explaining me about Kimbanda, uh, necromancy. It was very interesting because most of the knowledge we can find about it uh, is in books. Most of it. There is a couple of books that is very, very interesting in English, for sure. Two, three books I know. For sure, there is more. There is more books, but the good ones are two or three, I guess. I don't remember. I won't say the names, but okay. Uh, but it is very interesting to talk with someone who it was who lives in the country where basically is connected with the source, okay, with the knowledge with the of the Kimbanda, okay, because one of the things that they teach or they say it is the Kimbanda born in Brazil. So for them it's very important to spread the Kimbanda knowledge, but they took specifically they took more serious the people who was initiated by a Brazilian priest. Okay, is the tradition, is something they say. It's not about me. But in Mexico, it was kind of complicated to find information to find some info about Kimbanda because in Mexico doesn't exist that. Okay, because the language is not very often to find someone in Mexico who speaks Portuguese. It's very, very, very complicated, and even more complicated if you are an occult practitioner who speak Portuguese. To learn Kimbanda is more complicated, even that. Okay, so for me, I was very happy, and this man and we create a very strong relationship, like a brotherhood. I just considered him my brother, um, the brother I never had, the big brother I never had. So I helped him in his project to make it grow, make it bigger, with some ideas, with some advertising, with some videos, with some photos. And I helped him to translate his book from Portuguese to English and Spanish. The old followers knows who he is. So when I reached the level for initiation, I was without money. So I asked for money for my family to travel to Brazil to pay my initiation, and then came back to Mexico. But imagine, I start to study Kimbanda in the 2018, and I reached the initiation level in 2022 December. It took me 3 years. It was very fast because for other people it was very fast because I was already connected with the that cult of Santa Muerte. So I don't know if the energy of the knowledge helps you to move a little bit more faster than someone who doesn't have experience. But in my case, it was very good. So it took me 3 years. For some people in that temple, it took around 5 or 6 years to reach the level of initiation. So I was almost for travel. I already paid the travel, and the principal idea I was to stay in his home, okay, until I was initiated, and then I can come back to Mexico. But suddenly his attitude started to change. Why? Because when we did the sales of the Quimbanda books, he took the 0% of the money. So for me, I was with a little bit, and I didn't care because for me it was an offering for the entities, for the Shu and Pombagira, and for the lords of the Mayoral. For me, it was that a way to spread the knowledge to other countries and to spread the word of the entities. I did it for that. Okay, but I remember I printed 52 books of Santa Muerte that I wrote and hardcover, and I shipped it from Mexico to Brazil. He never paid that. He never paid any cent. But I never asked for it because it's supposed we were friends, we were brothers. So I said, okay, we will talk about another moment. I don't care now. It's fine. Big mistake. Big mistake. But that wasn't the problem. The problem was that his attitude started to change. He started to ask, oh man, can you please buy some Santa Muerte silver pendants and bring it with you? Now you're traveling. Can you make some necklaces for me? Can you bring some Santa Muerte statues, traditional statues? And I said, man, I don't have money to pay for that. If you want, send me the money through PayPal. I can buy it, everything for you, and I will give it to you as soon as I arrive to Brazil. Okay? The status is a big problem. Why? Because it's big and they are heavy and they can be broken in the travel. And I said, man, I won't take that risk. I won't take it. If you want pendants, necklaces, small statues, I can buy it for you, but you have to send me the money. He didn't want it. And I start to feel very uncomfortable with that, with his attitude, you know. So I decided to pay an Airbnb for me, and I decided to start to find people from the city because I didn't know anyone. You know, he was my only contact, but I already speak Portuguese, so for me it was fine. So I met a couple of people. I made some friends, contacts, and 3 days before my travel, one friend said, man, please ask to your friend approximately at which hour will end the initiation, so I can take my car and pick you to take you to your Airbnb, so you won't pay any Uber, because I was almost without money. I just had money for pay some meals, and I was very limited with money for the travel, you know. Okay, and I made that question to this guy. Can you tell me how many times it would take the initiation, please, so I can have an idea, and so my friend can pick me up. Wow, that was very. When I say that, he was very upset, angry, and he said, "Man, you are being very. How can I say it? You are being You are, this is a lack of respect. You are being rude with the tradition, with the entities, blah, 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 blah. You know what? I won't initiate you. What? I won't initiate you. I will initiate you the next time you travel to Brazil. 3 days before my travel. 3 days. So, because I already had the idea to move to Brazil, from Mexico to Brazil, because I was living in Brazil in the 2010 and 2011. So I was with that idea, and I wanted silencio. And I wanted to move, because for me it was very interesting to live in Brazil. Maria Fernanda. So I have to cut a little bit the video because my dog was barking because my girlfriend just arrived. Okay, and I said, "Hi, my dear, I love you. Welcome." So the idea was to move to Brazil, but I didn't have the money yet. So this guy said, "Oh, I won't initiate you. I just initiate you the next time you came back to Brazil. Sorry, but..." And I was like very disappointed. I must confess, I traveled very sad, because it wasn't the money, it was the attitude. It was like I was lost in my big brother, you know. It was very disappointed, but that is in the end. When I arrived, I decided to quit to the temple. So the first day I was resting a little bit, walking around the city, taking a meal, you know, talking with the people here from the city where I live. It's the same city where I live now, but okay. And I sent a message to him. I was very polite, and I was very thankful. I said, "Man, thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything, for all the knowledge, all the friendship, all the brotherhood." But I quit. I quit for the initiation, and I quit for the Quimbanda temple. Okay, thank you so much. I sent the message. I never was unpolite. And he answered me back. He sent a message like 7 minutes or something like that. But I never listened the message. I never listened the audio. I just wait, and I said, "Oh, I will listen in another moment," because my head was very heavy with all that experience and all the feelings around it, you know. Because for me, they used to be my family, my spiritual family. And I considered him my spiritual father. Surprised? Okay, the problem was, I back to Mexico, and I was finishing some things there, preparing my stuff to travel back to Brazil, to move, definitely. So I decided one day to listen to the audio. Let's check it. Boom. More disappointed. More disappointed. The guy was very angry. He was saying he was very egocentric in the way he was talking. He said like I was very unrespectful with the temple and with the entities and with him. I betrayed them, and I just wanted money. I just wanted money for him, money from them, from his book. Sorry, but he just sold 45 books or 46, I don't remember. But he took almost all the money of that, and he didn't work on it. I did the translation. I just picked if I'm not wrong, I just keep like $400, something like that. But the guy, it took a lot. Okay, for me, I said before, for me it was an offering for the entities. So he said like I was nothing. I was an ignorant, and he made Arcana 13 bigger and grow. Oh, the only one who worked in Arcana 13 around 7 years was me. I never had partner in Arcana 13. All you see in my post, in my social networks, is me. I took the photos, designs, everything. Everything. Okay. And well, and the guy sold in the past. I gave him 3 statues: one black, red, and white. That guy sold everyone like in I don't remember in the name in the money was like $100 each one in Brazil, and he said to the people like it was an special. It was the status was especially consecrated by me with animal offerings. I never did that because in Santa Muerte cult doesn't exist animal offerings. Okay, that guy. I remember I answered his message and I asked for my books, and he just kept silent, changed the conversation. And I said like I had a tarot reading before my travel, and in the tarot reading they explained me like appeared Santa Muerte, and Santa Muerte was taking me out from the temple of Quimbanda and sending me to Brazil as kind of gift for my work in Arcana 13 for all I did, and I was very happy with that, you know. And when I said that to this guy, I was like, man, Santa Muerte took me out from the temple, and she's sending me back to Brazil. He just started to laugh. He said like Santa Muerte don't even move a finger, that she was weak and she didn't do anything. The problem is like he was putting my name in the shit. He said like I was kicked out from the temple because I wanted to stole his book and the knowledge of the temple. Sorry, but I don't need it. If I need money, I work for it. I don't stole others, you know. The people who knows Arcana 13, the people who knows who I am, people who are customers for all these years, they know who I am. And I give sometimes books for the people, necklace to the people. Okay, money helps. Yeah, it helps, but this is where I work. This is the reason because I work. So I can put the money working, you know, in my table. I don't need to stall people like he did. Okay, but that was the experience. And for being very honest, I don't have any intention to become member from another group. And I hope this video it helps other people who are involved in a temple or in a group. If someone doesn't fit, if you feel uncomfortable, go away. Quit. It's the best. The money, you can recover the money in other moment working. Your time, you can recover it back. Even you can put yourself in danger. So be very careful. Be very careful with all these people because they are very, they have a lot of experience. manipulating people. So be very careful. And this is the reason why I'm here in Brazil. After all that problems, I decided to move to this city where the same guys live. In this city, he's also living in this city. I never meet him, and I don't want to meet him because I don't even care. Fuck him. But I had the most worth experience, the most worth knowledge in this experience is never betray your entities, your tradition, your brothers. Never, 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 never. Never betray yourself. I guess that is the most value experience I had in this situation. Well, I hope this works for the people who is in other groups. Think twice, think three, think 4 times before enter or join to a group. Be very careful with that. Be very, very careful. So, this was my experience, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel, and tomorrow I will record another video, and I hope my English get better. Okay, guys, so thanks so much for watching this video, and once again, this is We Worship Dead, Arcana 13, Devotional Artifacts, and this is me, Pablo Hernández. Thanks so much, and I send you a big hug to all of you. Take care, enjoy your life, take care of yourself, and don't forget to worship dead. See you later. Thanks. Ciao.